Hello lovelies, you're welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time of coming across my channel, my channel YouTube, this is your first time of coming across my channel, or this is your first time of coming across my page, this is your first time of seeing this beautiful face, I am Laurry Jones. Laurry Jones, your one and only Laurry Jones International, the Laurry Jones. I'm an Igbo girl, but I'm an international babe, okay? I am your one and only Laurry Jones. If this is your first time, please, one thing that I want you to do for me, subscribe if you are watching from YouTube, then follow my page if you are watching from Facebook, okay? Please, let's get this to 10,000 subscribers, 10,000 followers on Facebook, 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, okay? Follow me on this journey. Let's get this to the permanent side, okay? All right, I have a very interesting topic today. Very interesting topic, okay? Let me not just ask if you have had a burial, but if you have had a burial recently or before, if you have ever had a burial, okay? Like I just had one like 2 weeks ago. I lost my sister. We just buried her, and it's an unforgettable experience, okay? It's something I don't wish anybody to go through, but with God we will get over it. God will give us the courage, and it's not easy, but it's fine, okay? God knows best. So I want to talk about the kind of relatives that comes for burial. We just experienced it, and I want to talk about it now, okay? So I have 6 types of relatives that attends burial. 6, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just listen, and okay, just listen. I'll talk about them. I'll list them, and I'll talk about them. The 6 types of relatives you experience when you have a burial. Okay, number 1. These are those that come 4 days before the burial. The relatives that come 4 complete days before the burial. Burial have not started though, but in 4 days before the burial, they have landed. These are the people that have come to open restaurant on your head. They have open restaurant or restaurant. If you don't understand me, in Pidgin we call it restaurant. They have open restaurant on your head. They will eat breakfast, lunch, dinner on your head. You are the one doing burial, but you feed them for 4 days. They just come 4 days. They will pretend to be helping out, doing all these things, but it's eating into your pocket, okay? You know how much food is costing now in Nigeria. Breakfast, lunch, dinner for 4 days. So those are the relatives that will come and stay for 4 days on your head. Because that's number 1. Okay. Fear them all, fear these relatives. Alright, the second one are those relatives that will come. They will just call you, my sister, come, my brother, come. They will explain your lineage. They will want to explain it like 100 times. They will call you and say, come. You know, I was the one that carried your mom's when she was small, or I was the one that carried your daddy when he was small. I am your mother's sister's father's friend's a cousin. That is the relationship. We reach like 1 million 1 million miles away. So they will try to explain for you to understand that you are related. That kind of relatives. They will, maybe they have talked to you now, they will now come back. You remember I told you I am your father's brother's sister. I was living with your father in Kafanchan. I was living with your father in Zaria. I was the one when your father took me when I was 3 years old, or when I was the one that carried you when you were 5 years. The story, you will hear and hear and hear. They just want you to know that you're related. Okay, so that's it. Those that explain, they explain your genealogy, they explain your lineage, they explain the relationship. That's just what they came for, they came to do. All the people, maybe after explaining to you, they will explain to your sister, they will explain to your brother, they will explain to everybody how they are related to you people in the barrier. They just want to feel among. Okay, these are, okay, that's the second people, Abi. So the third people are those big aunties and big uncles. And this one happens when maybe it's a young person that died, and maybe you have the person has children that are still in school. Come and see promises. They will promise, oh, don't worry, what class are you in now? You will say, okay, don't worry, I will take care of your school fees, I will take care of your education, I will take care of, what are you doing now that I want to learn trade? Oh, don't worry, I have this, my friend, I will take you there, they will, put you through this one. Now, also, what are you doing now? I'm looking for a job. Don't give me your CV. You will see all kinds of promises. They will promise heaven and earth. Those that have finished university, you want to do masters? Okay, don't worry, I'm going to send you abroad. They will promise. But immediately after the burial, oh my God, it's as if they will just vanish. Boom! You will not see them again. And if you forgot to collect maybe their number, and even when you have the number, you will call and call, and they will start dodging your call. That is there. These kind of relatives, fear them. All right, that's number three, Abby. I've said three of them. Those that came 4 days before, they came to eat. Eat. You have opened a restaurant. They will eat 4 days free food. Okay, then those that came to explain the line. And sometimes even when they're explaining, you get tired of the explanation. They just know that they are your relatives. Fear them, but don't chase them away. Okay, then these promise and fail people. Fear them too. All right, that's three. I've spoken about three now. Okay, the fourth one are those that come with their 7 children. In fact, they come with their whole family. Every one of them. And these ones are maybe they have small children. In fact, they came with their 7 children. You have to give them accommodation, you have to provide for them breakfast, lunch, dinner. The whole family feeding is on you just because of burying. They come with their whole family. They come, in fact, they have come to feed the whole family for that. They were at least 3 days. 3 days feeding, yeah. Their 3 days feeding is on your head. Okay, so those are the ones that come with like 7 children, 5 children. In fact, you don't know whether they are happy there's a burial or whether they are even concerned that someone is actually dead. So that's the fourth people. Then there's this one, these ones that they are feeling over familiar. Those that want the store key. They want the store key. This group of people, they actually come from the first one that I said. Those ones that come 4 days before. They want to know the amount of food that will be cooked. I said, if you're killing cow, if you're buying meat, goat meat, chicken, the amount of drinks that will be bought, and when they see that there are plenty like this, they want to be in charge. They will just want to be in charge. They will ask, and do you know the time they always ask for the key? Maybe during when you people want to go and get the cups from the mortuary. They'll say, give me the key in case they need, the people that are cooking need something. In case this one needs something. You have to be really careful at that point. Be careful of who you are giving the key to. Because, By the time you come back, half of the things, half of the drinks are gone, half of the ingredients for cooking or something. Maybe if they didn't cook, or if they have even finished cooking, half of the ones that are remaining, you will not see them by the time you come back from church. They have just one motive: to steal. Eh? Then there are those relatives that came as an their only motive for coming for that burial is to come and steal, nothing else. They just came to steal. And so you have to be very careful. Like during our own, we had one strong room. Yes, one. So I mentioned the six of them. Those that came 4 days before the burial, you have to be careful. Those that explained your lineage. Anyway, these people, they are just time killers. They are not so stressful. But just be careful. They might distract you. Okay? You will lose focus of what you're doing and things might just go left. Eh? Alright. Then the third people that you have to be careful with, they are your relatives. So I'm not saying you should throw them away or you should chase them away. In fact, you need them. They are necessary. They call them necessary evils. Okay? They are very important. You just have to be careful. Anyway, if they don't even steal from you, who will? It's actually better your relatives steal from you. Now, I'm not saying they should steal. I'm not encouraging anybody to steal, but just be careful. Just be careful. Just be careful. Okay? So those are the six relatives. You have to be very careful. Fear them. Fear who? No, fear these relatives. I fear them. I was really very careful. So there was, we just decided within us that we're going to have one strong room, and I held the key very tight. So whatever they must have stolen, those that steal, the final people, the sixth set of relatives, those that came particularly just to steal. Before the burial is over, they have disappeared. They will not call you on phone. Hey, auntie or sister, I just got a call. I had to leave. You don't know that they have finished you already. They have taken what they want to take. So you just have to be careful. Your important things, just choose a room, put them inside there, and whatever they steal from the open areas, because these relatives, they want to feel very familiar. I want to enter every room. They want to be. As I said, even they want to be everywhere. They want to be everywhere. So just get a room and make that a strong room. Whatsoever you don't want people to take, put it there, lock it up, put the key in your maybe waist bag or whatever, if you can hold it, because the people doing burial, your eye will be everywhere. Everywhere. You might not know. It's after the burial you will not know how they have finished you. You will not know what is missing and what is not missing. Like my friend said one time, that when they buried their father, even cooler was missing. Everything was missing. So these are the six types of relatives. You have to be very careful. You have to fear them. Fear who no fear them. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this my video. If you did, or you begin to share it, so that people that want to do occasions in the village, is not only burial, whatever occasion people want to do, you have to be careful of these relatives, the necessary evils. Okay, be very careful. Share them. Share my video. Oh yeah, begin to share my video. I'm your one and only Laurry Jones. Thanks for watching. International Laurry Jones, your one and only Laurry Jones. Laurry Jones, so Wanile. If you enjoyed my video, because share. Oh, I'm an Igbo babe, but I'm in Nigerian Laurry Jones. International Laurry Jones. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.